Unit 10. Listening. Exercise 2.
Hi, I'm from the Inquirer. I'd like to ask why you were dressed up as Batman at the time. That isn't something that you do regularly, is it?
No, it isn't. You see, last Saturday was International Free Comic Day. We've been celebrating it at our comic store for a few years now. We have 1 or 2 free comics for everybody who buys something at the store. And just to make it more of a special event, the guys who work at the store, we dress up. Some of us are superheroes, some are villains, and some of the people who regularly come and buy in our shop were dressed up too. There was a group of friends all dressed up as vampires and stuff.
Have you any idea how many people were in the shop at the time?
Impossible to say because it was so busy. It's usually one of our busiest days. There were at least 100 people, which is a lot for us because it's just a small shop.
You saw the thief on a camera, didn't you?
That's right. I've been watching him for a while. It was just the way he moved, and he had a bag with him that he was holding in a strange position. From time to time he was looking round, and he was in a section of the shop where we have some of our most expensive comics.
Was he young?
No, he wasn't. He wasn't a teenager or anything. He was middle-aged, 30-something, I'd say. That wasn't unusual, though. We get people of all ages and types. It's not just young people who are into comics.
You'd never seen this guy before, had you?
No, I hadn't. We often get a lot of new people coming in on a day like that.
I wonder if you could tell us what exactly he was trying to steal.
Sure. I suppose it's quite ironic because he was actually trying to take 3 or 4 Batman comics. They were collector's items. Each one was worth between $150 and $200. So, I wasn't just going to let him go. I went down to get a closer look at him, and I actually saw him put them into his bag.
Do you know if he was on his own?
Yeah. I'd been watching for a while, and I hadn't seen anyone else with him.
So, could you tell us how you stopped the man?
Well, now that I think back, it was kind of funny, but not really at the time. I had my Batman costume on for the day. He's my favourite character. So I had the mask and cape and everything, and I just came behind him and said, "Can I see what's inside your bag, please?" When the guy turned round, his eyes nearly popped out. He couldn't believe what he was seeing. But after that, he became a bit aggressive. I thought there was going to be a fight. I mean, I know I was meant to be Batman, but I hate violence. Anyway, in the end, he tried to push me away and get out of the store. I shouted out to people who were near the door not to let him pass. The thing is, I was really worried because at first they didn't take me seriously because they thought we were acting, that it was something we'd prepared as part of the celebrations. But I shouted again and told somebody to call the police. And then they started to believe me and stepped in his way. It was quite funny because there was a Spider-Man there, a Wonder Woman, a whole bunch of superheroes who just stood there.
And what did the shoplifter do then?
I think he thought there were just too many superheroes to take on at the same time. He tried to say he was innocent, that it had been a mistake, but by that time the police were on their way.
I wonder what their reaction was when they came and saw what was going on.
It took a while to convince them that it was serious and that it wasn't just some kind of publicity stunt. Afterwards they were cool and they all wanted a photo with me. They thought it was hysterical to catch a thief and take him back to the police station thanks to the work of Batman. Oh, and we gave them a free comic each too.